Um, Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I hope you all are doing good. Hope you all are having a fabulous day out there. So, thank you very much to my old subscribers. Thank you very much to whoever watching this video at this moment. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm excited to have you as a part of my YouTube family. Today with me again, I have Favor. You guys already know Favor. Like, she's not here for the first time. She was on my last video, and yeah.
Yes, please go and watch that video if you've not seen that video.
Yeah, yes. You guys gotta watch that video.
It's like a 5 minutes makeup challenge. Yes. So go and watch the video. It's interesting.
She's telling us to watch it because I was looking crazy. Anyway, you guys watch it.
You need to see your
what?
Whatever.
You guys on my hair. It looks crazy.
Fabulous
makeup. So just 5 minutes. Anyway, today again. Anyway, today again we have a different content for you guys, and we'll be talking about something you really want to hear about. Trust me, it's different this time, yeah, but you really want to hear about it. So we'll be talking about challenges foreign students go through abroad, or challenges foreign students here in the Philippines go through. Yeah, challenges foreign students here in Philippines go through, because you already know I'm presently in Philippines, same as Favor. We are both presently residing in Philippines. So for whatever I'll be talking about right now, it's based on our own view of what life is like here for foreigners in Philippines, and what maybe some of the things we've personally experienced it. Yeah, so we know that our perspective differs, what people has to say as their own view differs, but this is just all saying our own view. So we have a few points, we're speaking on that, and just hope you guys get a point from this, and you have your own share of experience, share with us on the comment section. We'll be glad to read through that and respond to you. Sorry, I'll be glad to read through that, not me. What you straight to the content, right?
Yes. So guys, before we talk about these topics, I just want to say something. We have our different views and we have our own different opinions.
Exactly.
So the things we say here might not apply to your own. You might not even experience any of these things we're talking about here. So we're just talking about like basically our own personal experiences. Okay?
Yeah.
So for me, I think one of the challenges I actually went through, and I know some people actually went through some of those challenges, some of my friends, is number one, when it comes to our food. Yes.
Yeah,
number one.
Food.
The choices of food we made and everything.
Especially when you're
yes. So imagine when you've lived all your whole life, or imagine when you've lived your life in Nigeria, and our food now, soup, eba, rice and stew, everything, and then you come to a country where they're eating
fancy.
Yeah,
it's fancy. I know you
curry, chicken curry.
Chicken curry, at least is understandable. Some Nigerians eat chicken curry, but
right?
Yeah, some other foreigners.
There's this stuff Filipinos eat.
Is it chicken or
no? There's this thing that is like egg.
Balut. Guys, you know what is balut? Balut is like a premature,
like a chick
that's
still in
that's not fully hatched yet. So
they will boil it and then you eat the chicken with the soup.
I don't know how to explain this to you.
But they said it's very delicious. So they said it's very delicious.
Forget about our expression. But it's just weird to know that that's what is in there. But I haven't. But Filipinos keep saying it's delicious. So if you know you've eaten that and you're a foreigner, please let us know what it tastes like. I'm not saying I'm gonna taste it, but I would love to know. So anyway, that's just it. That's the differences, right?
Oh yes. So as I was saying, the food is one of the major challenges I had. So, but as time went on, is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, that's
as time went on, had to, you had to just adapt and adjust to their food, and also make your own African food. You have to also improvise. Even when we don't have palm oil, we'll use tomato paste and all that. Like there are some things we just have to do those period.
So you can imagine people that can't improvise, can't adapt. So that's
exactly.
that's a big struggle for them.
Yes, that'll be a
Yeah,
struggle.
that's a big struggle
Exactly.
because you can't even get foreign African food anyhow, even as much as you can, but it's difficult.
So let's hear it, like one of your points.
Okay, so one of the challenges or struggles I feel like foreigners go through out here is the fact that you cannot work and study. It is absolutely impossible for you to work and study
just like in Canada
as a foreigner. Yeah, you guys are, yeah, exactly. You know that in Canada and US and some other country you work and study. In short, your schedule,
they give you like some hours.
exactly, the schedule for your classes allows you to work at least 20 hours a week, and some people work maybe a little bit more than that, so you have time for that. But you guys, in this part of the world where we are, we can't work and study.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and do you know the worst part of it? Even when you're not studying, when it's summer holiday, because we have summer holiday. Summer holiday is about 2 months. Where having summer classes is optional. Yeah. Do you know you can't still work when it's summer classes? So the fact that we don't work is not because of our schedule. It is because as a foreigner here, you are not allowed to work. There's no job opportunity for you. I don't know. Alright. The fact that we can work as a foreigner, you realize that at the end of the day, most foreigners become financially unstable. They run out of cash for bills. Like you have to, because out here is not like our home country where as a student you're probably not having to pay for your bills on a monthly basis, like your rent, your light bill, and everything. But yeah, we have to pay on a monthly basis our rent, our light bill, our water bill, our Wi-Fi bill. For everything you do, you have to pay. So a lot of people at the long run are not able to meet up with these bills. So the next point.
Okay, yes. So another point is the language barrier. So I know this must have happened to most people. Like you cannot know a foreign language, except maybe for those that actually learn things like French or German, and then they travel to such places. But imagine when you're in Philippines, their central language is Tagalog. Yeah. Is like Tagalog to learn. So I just didn't know. I don't even have an idea. So for people that want to actually travel to study, maybe different countries or maybe even in the Philippines, you don't just have to be very hard on yourself. When things like this happen, because it will happen, when things like this happen, you just have to take it very, very easy. Learn it one, just one, like don't be learning it anyhow. Small, 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 small. And by the time you know it will just like catch up.
Even if you don't know everything, but at least you can be able to communicate with them what you should.
Yeah.
So that's a very great point. Yes. All right, so I think there's the fourth point. Yeah, so this is
the third one.
No, the
third point. Okay, yes.
So this is the fourth point. Yeah, guys, don't worry, we have a few more, but this is the fourth point. So the fourth point here is that as a foreigner in Philippines, as a foreign student to be specific, as a foreign student in Philippines, don't forget that we're talking about foreign. This is just for foreign students. We don't know about every other working foreigner doing whatever, but for students, you have to renew your visa on like annually. Your visa has to be renewed. Yeah, and then trust me, if you ever have an issue with that visa, it's not something you want to pray for. Just every morning you pray or every year say, God, may I not have visa issue in the Philippines? Because it is one thing you never want to experience. Number one, the money.
Terrible.
If you are supposed to pay 1,000 naira, example, you have a visa issue, you end up paying 50,000 naira for what's supposed to be 1,000. So imagine when it's supposed to be 10,000, you could end up paying 1,000,000 naira. So that is how bad it is. Secondly, the procedures, my God, if it is a one-day procedure, my dear, you'll be spending days in the immigration for months and you're not even done, and then frustrated. The procedures, the offices, the people you have to meet, sometimes you'll be sent to your embassy. A lot of people even end up leaving the country and you can't come back. I think for a number of years, I'm not sure, maybe 5 years or whatever. I'm not sure how that works, but I know that a lot of people, some people end up leaving the country because of this whole procedure when you have visa issues. So it is not one you want to encounter, and that is
It's
even
not even
visa
one you
issues.
even wish you.
Okay, so the next one, I really want talking about that one. It's the time difference. Yeah, let me talk about the time difference first. So we like over here actually, I know that it differs in every other country, but over here it's like 7 hours to different time difference. Like we are ahead of Nigeria time with 7 hours. So imagine wanting to call home, like you're in a particular situation where you need to reach out to them immediately, and boom, they are sleeping, they're unreachable, it's ringing and nobody's responding because they are sleeping. You have to wait on this day break. Sometimes you maybe they've promised to send money to you, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Monday morning, I need the money, and they are not awake. They'll be like, wait until the bank is open. The bank is gonna be open by 8 a.m. in Nigeria. And that's already 3 p.m. here. At 3 p.m. I'm already late if I have an exam, if I have to do something, it's already the dawn of the day for me and I've missed out on that activity. And sometimes you also have issues like you want to hear from home, know what's happening. Then you can't reach out to them. Why? Because of the time difference. So it's really, really something. It sounds like it's not a big deal right now, but until you're in that situation or you have a loved one who's in that situation, and then you understand how it feels or how much this time difference
and it
can
could
really
affect
be challenging.
relationships.
Yeah, it affects
Yeah.
relationship. But that's it. So be ready for this. Just in case you want to come over here, just know these are the struggles. So we're giving you 1 more point each, and that is A.
Yes.
So
So
next to favor.
the last one from my side would be the cultural shock. Like this is something I experienced most times, especially in my school. So, for example, maybe sometimes in Nigeria when someone is coughing or when someone is sneezing, you tend to tell the person sorry, or even
That's the worst.
like after it, they'll be like,
after eating, you can be eating together at the same table.
You can't even go to someone that won't even close their mouth.
In your food.
And they won't even say sorry.
They maybe laugh.
They won't even say sorry.
They laugh in place of sorry now. That's how they laugh in place of sorry. What are you saying? And it's not like they're not trying to be offensive. This is
just there. You just have to understand. You understand? Yeah. So like I've been I'm like, okay, for example now, I have some of my friends, maybe they are coughing or sneezing and I'll be like, sorry. Like there's this thing we do in Nigeria, like when someone is coughing or sneezing, be like you just tell the person be sorry or excuse me. Yeah. So sometimes I will tell them sorry, they'll be like, oh God. Okay. Like why are you telling me? Asking why are you telling me sorry? Because they're like they're like you're not the cause of this particular thing. You're not the cause of this coughing or sneezing. So why should you be telling me sorry? And I'm like, okay, sorry. And then there is another one. I used to do when I came newly. I used to like when I see my instructors, I'll carry their bags or carry their books, or even sometimes I prostrate. How do they? I prostrate. Yeah. Sometimes when we see them, and like one of my teachers was like, "Wow, you're very nice. You're very nice." I'm like, "What's there to be nice? I'm just helping you with your stuff." That even sort of in Nigeria, sometimes I know that in Nigeria, that some of our teachers will just help them with their things. Sure. You even see it as a privilege, like you see.
And it's some of them, if you don't do it, they see you as a rude student. So you saw your teacher and you just passed by.
Like the cultural shock. And another thing there is, apart from the cultural shock, that's from one of the last things I'll be saying too, it will be like the weather uncertainties, like the weather conditions. When you're in a place or when you want to go to a place, please try to find out how the weather turn out, or how the weather can be. Because yes, natural disaster. Because over here in Philippines, when I came and started hearing of typhoon, I didn't even really know what it was until I experienced it. Although it was not a bad experience per se.
Because I think it's because of your location. It's really bad.
It's really bad. It affects people. Like it even kills. You understand? It destroys properties. There's even another one they call ashfall.
Exactly what I was going to say. The ashfall.
The ashfall, like, is very bad. Like there is once we've entered, I think Signal 2, they will cancel every activity. There will be no class. Even there was a time that we even stayed up to almost 1 month at home. We didn't go to school.
So the reason why we're adding this to the struggles in face is that there is not about you not going to school and you're being excited. You can't go to the market as well. The market will be closed. The market will be flooded. Trust me, it will be flooded. Sometimes your house will be flooded. During that period, you'll be packing water out of your house. It's not about anything. It's just about the kind of rain, the consistent rain.
Both.
I know somebody that was even calling that period. They had to and the way they had to make woods, keep them up, to keep them up to sleep and all of that. So they're packing out water from the house. So this is really a struggle. It's not something to say, okay, I'll be at home and I'll go to school. You'll be at home struggling.
Yeah.
Not having,
and when you now
not
run out
having
of
to go to
food,
the market. When you run out of food, you're starving, looking for where to eat, and in that starvation, you're
and
praying that
sometimes
God
they
keep me
fear.
safe.
Sometimes they fear,
You
especially when you
win.
post things like this on
You
social
win,
media.
or maybe somebody in the house around their own juice, the wind just took off their zinc or killed somebody. Your heart will be beating, or maybe the earthquake killed you in the next city.
So you just need to be aware of them and then try to cope with the challenges.
And then know what city you're staying, because these things are really worse in some cities.
And then in order to curb some of these challenges, please guys, if you go to that country, they tell you this way, this is not the way to follow. Please don't follow. Don't go and be doing you are born again or you're Nigerian. Nothing can get through our blood. Please.
So that's it, and then we'll move ahead to the last one, which is from me. Alright, the last one is a feeling of not being accepted. Basically, that happens at the initial stage when you just arrive the country. As a student,
Pride on seat.
as a student,
okay.
when you just arrive the country and then you go to school, and then maybe you meet the kind of Filipinos who are not so used to associating with foreigners, and then they're acting weird or they are staring at you in a weird manner. Yeah, they're not like racist, they're just not familiar or used to associating with other foreigners. So to them it's like, what the hell is happening? Like, okay, I have to be here, I have to be myself. And you're feeling like, what? Is she being a racist? No, she's not being a racist, or he's not being a racist. Just that these ones are not used to foreigners. So it depends on the cities. There are cities where the Filipinos, they are already used to foreigners and they don't make it a big deal. Some of them are excited to associate with you. But just in case you find yourself in cities where they're not used to foreigners, don't worry, not all of them are racist. Some of them are just yet to understand how to associate with you. So the ways you can actually overcome this is learn not to take it personally. So that's just it. So just patience, you understand them, and then you will also know how to handle all these issues and not let it bother. So that is it. Do you have any other thing to talk about?
Oh, I don't really have this. I think we end the vlog.
Okay, so you guys, we are so excited to have communicated this to you. For those students who want to come to Philippines, you're welcome. Philippines is great for studies, it's affordable. Like, depending on your budget, but trust me, you can. I believe most Nigerians can, and most other foreigners can. So you're welcome here. We just want you to understand those challenges and then as well know how to handle them. So that is it for this video. Thank you very much again, Favor, for having me. I'm so excited. I wish I could keep having you more here. Thank you
I'm
very
so
much.
happy, I'm excited, guys. Guys, please, the only favor you can do. My name is Favor. If you don't know, but I know that if you watch this video from the beginning, you know my name is Favor. Please do me a favor, and the only favor you can do for me now is to please subscribe on this channel.
Thank you. Yeah, subscribe
and share with your friends.
A lot of people want to go abroad, but they don't know about this. So please share my videos. I appreciate, and Favor is also asking you guys to find another Favor.
So
bye.
Let's call it a day.
Moment.
Anyhow.
Alright, the main thing is see you again on my next content. Bye.